Is this the case? Let's see, just gotta sort out these, and then I will be on my way. Change thumbnail. Then save. And I feel that we are all here and okay, in a ways. So yeah, it's been quite a different day for me. First of all, I woke up really tired and blurry vision as well, which is quite disturbing. Because like, your vision is your #1 sight, and if that is blurry, or even worst case scenario it goes, then that's no good whatsoever. So yeah, just one of those things. Welcome to everybody who has joined the stream itself. Hello Maya B, welcome to the stream. I got here early this time around. Hello Agribound, welcome to the stream itself. Let's see what we're going on here. That's fine. 3 people watching, keeps going up and down as time transpires by. Not too sure. Just gotta put my Discord status on live streaming. I don't want to be disturbed. The only thing that should be on screen. Hello Flare, can't wait to see Girls Go Girls and Doki Doki Plus when they're released. Yeah, those are 2 games I'm really looking forward to. Doki Doki Literature Club released on June the 30th this year, and Girls 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 I think is September? I'm not too sure now, but I'm looking forward to that game. It's a little bit on the cusp of the nose sort of thing when it comes to its thematics, and most likely will be some sensory involved. I remember the demo, you need to censor one part out, but regardless, it's going to be a lovely time on both of those visual novels. Looking forward to both of those games. 6 people watching. So yeah, usually you do is hello. Okay, I need to get my Ida. There we go. Welcome to the stream itself, and apologies if again I mispronounced your name. So the last time we played The Witch's House, in the previous time around, okay, I actually managed to arrive at about the beginning of the stream for once. As I'm saying, it doesn't matter about like the time in which you join, it's about the style in which you join. And the style is you join the stream. There's only one style to it, and I'm very happy to have you all on board here today with me, as we are going to be picking out a random... Hello Lokin, welcome to the stream. We'll be picking out a game shortly. So yeah, I put out quite an extensive community post this morning in the UK, and like I wasn't too overly like happy writing it out, but I feel like there are stuff in life in which is more important to put out there rather than just simply, hey, this is good news, this is bad news. It may change in the future. Like only time will tell when the clocks of the hands of time has gone about. Fan, would you just get out of the way, please? Like I have a fan next to me because, well, it's 25 degrees and so, and I don't want to do about such a thing. Okay, so this is a game I played quite recently. It's called Black Chapter. It's a little bit cringy here and there, but I think you guys will be in for a treat here and there. Looking forward to all the cases which I've forgotten about which choices are the correct ones. 4 people have already liked the stream itself. I don't know why. Like, I haven't even done anything so far to make it likable, but I'm very thankful for that nonetheless. Right. Now we'll go to Steam and fire up Black Chapter. I've heard you're going on hiatus after you finish a full play through Student Union. Unfortunately, it's not just a hiatus, it's a permanent stop. Like, I'm not going to take the channel down or anything like that, but it's just going to be a permanent stop to all activity. Hiatus means that you'll be back at some point. Just permanently stopping means you're not returning at any given length of time. I just don't find the motivation that I once had back when I initially started the channel. Go away, but fly. Like, there is still motivation there, and I do appreciate everybody who follows on board, but the growth isn't what it once was. And I feel like since the pandemic started, it's just not been the same. Oh yeah, I also forgot that this game is on, gosh, it's on full screen, so that's a bit annoying. I'm going to need to move this over here, and then I need to make something work. Like, I think that's how things should be, but this game I can't put on window view. It has to be on full screen. Otherwise, things aren't going to work out well. Is it going back to just being a passion project? The thing is, over time, when you do something and you don't have any kind of traction behind it, you can kind of lose that passion on the way, because it's like if you're on a treadmill but you've reached your absolute peak and you can't go any faster on that treadmill, even though that treadmill has settings in order to go faster on it, it feels like you're just running for nothing in a ways. Like, yes, it's a new game, which is very exciting, but what you're doing is always the same thing, and I feel like I've never evolved since then. Right, anyways, I need to set up this screen rather than constantly talking about what I put up. So that is that. No, wrong screen, and yeah, this is the screen I wanted. This screen right here. All of this wonderfulness. Shish kebabs. I need to do something. That's better. And do that, and then we're good. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm really thankful for comments that people have put, like, they'll thoroughly miss me and stuff like that. Like, that sort of thing is really heartwarming, but unfortunately it's just the way things go at times. Like, life doesn't head in the direction which you want to go through, so you got to try and think of something else. And by the way, this is a fantastic artwork, or fan art, that somebody made of Midnight Train. But I have to do it like this, and here we go. And there's no sound. That's okay. Well, there is sound, but it's just really quiet. Also forgot to change it on this end. Right, so hopefully that'll be the last time I'll be getting out of this and stuff like that. The game itself is defaultly very quiet, so I'm not too sure on that factor. Okay, good. So this is quite a recent game that I played on the channel. I think it's a little bit cringy here and there, but it's still a horror game at heart. Let's just enjoy the time we have and cherish all the memories we made. That's possibly for the best. Yeah, I am sorry about that one, but I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere else with creating videos and stuff like that. The only difference is the game that I play, but the concept is always the same. And I don't have talents in, let's say, anything that is artistic or visual or anything like that, or even making music or anything like that. I just don't have any expertise in anything like that. I'm just a person with a voice, so therefore thinking, why can't I use my voice for something? And that's where voice acting comes into play. Right, new game. Let's see. Okay, hint. Press enter or space to advance with text and interact with other peoples and objects. My name is Evan Gray. I am 18 years old, high school student, and the lone survivor of the Gray family. That usually attracts some sympathy from people. Let's see. I actually watched your previous Black Chapter 3 through. Thank you very much. Well, I don't want to think about these things now. After all, I made a promise to myself that I would live a fulfilling life worthy of everything my parents worked so hard to give me. That we can understand. And also as well, if this is not like concrete when it comes to like me stopping, there could be like a trend that happens, and therefore I could possibly get on that trend. But right now there aren't really any trends for RPG Maker games. It's kind of like a declining genre. Like if you look on like RPGmaker.net, like how many new games are submitted on a monthly basis? Like 1 or 2 at the very most. Maybe I'm misinterpreting things, but it's just not as popular a genre as it once was back then. And also that popularity incited was because of larger audiences, well, larger content creators just playing the games and people hopping on board with those kind of games as well. And I think ultimately there's only one driving force that plays RPG Maker games anymore, and which people really take notice of. While I don't remember my parents, I do know they loved me, and that promise is something I remember. And just to give it a clue, their name starts with Manly. In order to get the best education possible, I went to Canterbury High School in England. It's expensive and probably a huge waste of money, honestly. Hey, the field trips are nice though, including this field trip to the famous Hull Cathedral. This again, but most of all, I made so many friends here. Recently, I've even given your channel preferential treatment over other channels playing the same game to show my appreciation to your effort. Thank you so much for that one. Like, it's harder to show appreciation to smaller channels than large channels, because large channels, they have a reputation of, well, if they've got this number of subscribers, then it's blatantly obvious that they're doing very well. So therefore, we look at this source and only this source. Like, all the smaller stuff that tries to be like the larger channel just gets pushed aside, which I think is quite unfair. But also YouTube as well push out larger channels anyways, and just don't really treat smaller channels with any kind of courtesy. But then again, there are loads of smaller channels out there with under 10,000 subscribers, or even below 100,000 subscribers. What is classified as a small channel or a large channel? I think small channels are classified as anything below 10,000, medium between 10,000 100,000, and anything large which is over 100,000. Now man, I feel you. That kind of burnt out feeling, you shouldn't feel any kind of guilt for it. I've been following ever since the Wolf and Rabbit gameplay. I don't regret ever watching your videos. Thank you so much. That was a good game to play. And welcome to the 11 people here. We are playing a game called Black Chapter. It is on Steam. I can't quite like give you a link right now, but if you just put in Black Chapter when you're searching on Steam, and the other part of the game could be called the Sanctuary of Horror or something along those lines, you'll be able to find it. Maybe even amazing. Come on, snap out of it. Girlfriend? Nah, we don't want one of those. We want the single life forever. Jeez, you were spacing out again. So, I got lost in my thoughts. Yeah, I know. It's not the first time. So, as members of the History Club, we've got to explore this place together. Yeah, we have a lot of ground to cover since we're the only members now. I just had pizza for dinner, so if I do expel any gas, I'm sorry, and it's fruit mouth, by the way. Richard got this, just us two. Come on, let's look around. Hello, man. Why are we even here? And why did April have to come along? Ugh. Oh, just shut up already. Go back to fantasizing about Yuki or something. What? Get off my case. I don't do that. Off. Yeah, the big word in that sentence is called often, for goodness sakes. I'm often perplexed by my own perplexion of these kind of things. Ugh, what a loser. Hey, I heard that. Well, surprise, Chan. If you can't quite tell already, is not a... Well, then again, what other interpretation could you call somebody that is neither a person that wants to be called he or she, just them or they? They don't want you to hear that. I told you to call me Surprise Shan. My idle name is my only name. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you don't want to be called by your birth name, for goodness sakes. Wait, that's what you were mad about? Yeah! Brian can fantasize or draw the fan art he wants. I'm a super cute idol after all. Did anybody tell Brian that Surprise Shan is not a girl? Surprise Shan, you're so kind. By the way, I saw the last unboxing video with your fake cosplay. It was perfect. I'm pretty sure Total War 3 Kingdoms is a current trend if you're looking for a trend to... The thing is, it's so different from the games that I cover. It's like, there's nothing really different about it. Like with Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, that will be out at the very end of June. It's a game that I play because it's a visual novel and it's got horror in it, but it's also got a lot of story element to it. Like huge strategy games are just too much time wasting, I feel, at my part anyways. Like, you spend more time strategizing rather than actually playing the game. Thank you, Brian. I'm really glad you liked it. See, April? Unlike you, she's not a total... You don't want to say the last few words. Finish a sentence and I'll end you. Guys, don't fight. We told Miss Adelaide we would behave and be nice to each other. Well, we could behave, but be nice to each other is an option. That was a condition for listeners to come alone, after all. That lazy teacher should be here. Brian, is that what you think about? What? What does that have to do with anything? You get the bit of it. Right, honestly, the RPG games that do best they are, but yeah, unfortunately that is the case. Like MGQ Paradox, a very popular RPG maker community, lost popularity. YouTube one is less cooperative. I'm not sure about other recent trends because I don't tend to follow trends much. Well, unfortunately nowadays it doesn't matter what kind of game that you follow, as long as that person's a VTuber, a lot of people are willing to watch them anyways. Means small creators get held back and progress is hard to come by, yeah. No? Well, yeah, but I bet Evan thinks so too. She looks really young, and has those... Shut up. Not that I have a preface or anything. I still not surprised Gemma most of all. Huh? Evan, is that true? I'm really glad we got to visit the cathedral today. Thank you for getting the topic, or the awkward topic off hand. What? Don't change the subject. Anyways, I found a strange document. I think it's written in like Chinese or something. Hey, can you read this? Wow. I'm Japanese, just like Surprise Chan. Also, I'm quite sure this is Latin. Thanks for correcting us. My third language is German. You might have better luck asking Evan. I think he knows Latin. God, you're so stupid. Alright, Brian, do you know Latin? Go on, I want you to say it right now. Do you know Latin? That's what I thought. How could you confuse Roman characters with Chinese? Seriously. It was just a figure of speech, dumbass. Hope a statue falls on you, that'd be nice. Anyways, Evan, what does this document say? Let me see. And this isn't even made in RPG Maker, by the way. Flare VTuber, no, that's not going to happen at all. Like, I don't even particularly love the concept of VTubers as a general, because it's like you're putting on your voice on a avatar in which you don't even have any association with, because they're like an anime-esque character. Well, you could have some association with it because, well, you either put the design together yourself or you appointed an artist to do it for you. But do you really have that kind of connection like, let's say, your real life personnel would be able to do? But then again, nowadays people are a little scared about revealing themselves, and I can kind of understand actually. Like, the internet is such a scary place. For me, I'm like, we're going to try and do with my face, honestly. Aside, of course, putting on a passport and put a different name on it, that's me. Devigen would not be allowed to exist or will perish. The hell does that mean? No idea, honestly. Never seen that word before. Might just be a misspell or a weird name. I'll be perfectly supportive of that since I'm just fine Yeah, imagine me looking all like anime-esque. I don't think so. Like, only the visuals of the game itself that we're playing should have any kind of connections with an anime-esque environment. That's lame. Well, whatever then. Hey guys, wasn't there supposed to be a statue here? I actually forgot about that dude with the blue hair. Like, I think he dies really early on in the game. The statue of the first king? Yes, I was looking forward to seeing it. Maybe they moved the statue back to the deanery. You could check there. This place is officially closed to the public right now, after all. One thing about this game, in comparison to like a few other RPG Maker games, well, similar games to RPG Maker games, is that the story itself is kind of not hard to understand, but it does have its own quirks about it which can get you thinking. Have you ever heard of a Japanizing beam meme? I have not. I thought it was something like you get like a real life person, right, and then like on the left hand side there's like a beam, and then it shows like an after image of that person that's transformed, top tier meme, into something that is kind of anime-esque or more Japanese like. I'll have to take a look. I must see these exquisite works of art while I can. Yep, let's look around while we have time. Let's go, Evan. Alright. Let's go. Hey, Evan. Hello, Alyssa. You're totally not the villain in this game. Hi, Alyssa. How's the trip? Good. We haven't talked much recently, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. I've been spending a lot of time with my club members. Let's hang out later. Evan, come on. I have to go now. I look forward to it. Bye. Hey, where are we going? There's nothing here. I just wanted to talk with you. Alone. What do you have in mind, Emily? It can happen to objects too. Okay. It's not just people, but it's objects. Excuse me, that is very rude of me. I apologize. You know, we've known each other for a while now. I was wondering if you could date me and then we get married and then we can go on a honeymoon from that marrying and then we could have kids and everything like that. But obviously, of course, if we want to have kids, and obviously just something needs to happen first. There you are. Hanae said she found the tablet with the keen speech or whatever. Let's finish this later. As club president, I've received that for myself at least once in my life. Hey, Evan. You always spend time with Emily, huh? Don't you think other cute girls should be spending time with? Like who? Yourself? No. Well, we've known each other for a long time, and we're in the same club. That's why. But maybe I should spend more time with everyone else too. No, surprise, Chan. We're not gonna do that. I should go to see what everyone is up to. Yeah, we should. Welcome to the stream kitten. I never had any time for streams, even now I'm working, but I did check a lot of your RPG Maker videos. Thank you very much, and plus I noticed you were going to retire. Yeah, at some point down the line in 2022, I am thinking of just retiring from making videos, yeah. Like it's not something which is like concrete, but on this current course, like if nothing really big happens, then the sale, which is the current course of events, will dictate that once I've started and completed the full game of Student Union, which is a horror visual novel which I highly recommend checking out the demo for, then unfortunately I feel like that there's nothing else I could really do with this channel. Interesting. Hey, let's keep looking around. Spend time with Emily? Absolutely. I should talk with everyone first. Damn it. The statue looks pretty cool. Emily told me this speech is significant. Do you know why? Never mind, of course you do. It's like a curse for everything. Seems like most doors are locked. Make sure to pick up any keys you find. What do you want to talk about? Talk about Sebastian? Japanese girls are the best, man. You shouldn't allocate your niches for one specific nationality. Do I think? Girls are the best. Not just one kind of girl, but all nationalities of girls. I'm just thinking out loud, honestly. Sebastian is a double to top it off. It's like I've got my perfect dinner with my perfect dessert. Like, you couldn't get more perfect than that for a 2-course meal. That's pretty neat. And Naya's pretty cute too, but what about her is not... What about her? She's a little bit too serious for my taste. Well, Chan sounds a little too stereotypical. Yes, indeed. She's like she's faking it. I gotta say, we're pretty damn lucky. Most classes have 4 guys and 4 girls, but here we've got what? 3 boys and... No, we still got 4 boys and 4 girls, for goodness sakes. No, 4 girls and 3 guys. 4 guys, sorry. Make sure to... No! Just no! I'm not that kind of person. Do you know what bariko means in Japanese? Basically, it's a girl who acts cute in front of boys. Yes, and then that girl accuses that boy of certain kind of activities in which none of that even happened. But the faker decides that they didn't, have those kind of acts on board and pretends to be a victim of sorts. That's usually not their true personality, but yep, they're more common in Japan, but I'm sure you've met a couple of them. Surprise. I don't want to say it out loud, but you can get the idea that some point down the line, we're going to find a student card which belongs to nobody else, which doesn't have Surprise Chan on it, but it has like Yuki's name on it, and then Brian would think that it's like her brother when it's actually him. Talk about Surprise Chan. Surprise Chan may sound a little weird in English, but Japanese people like to use English words like that as stage names. I assure you it doesn't sound stupid to our audience. Of course, of course. Let's see. I want to talk about doors. Seems like most doors are locked. It's up to us to open them, or this trip would have been a waste of time. Well, I think all doors are closed off. Brian's trying his luck with this door here. Perhaps you should try to open the doors from the opposite side of these halls. Yeah, oh yeah, we didn't even get to talk about doors with you. Uniform. Okay, maybe uniform then. Dude, it's way too hot for us, for those uniforms. Don't tell me you're going all perfect student on me like Hane over there. We need to be able to use summer uniforms if it gets hot, you know. Due to global warming and all that. You know very well that global warming is a description of climate change in its temperatures and stuff like that. It's not just in the name of warming, it causes both kinds of extremes to become more frequent. You should take off your blazer at least. Shut up, you. The only time San and Can fit in the English translations is in subtitles. Games are even worse. Dubs that use honorifics always feel weird. Sometimes I feel I am in a scientific facility. As such a facility, I mean. I am no scientist, for goodness sakes. Do you like art? When you think of art, you probably think of these paintings. Yet art takes many different forms. Anyway, here, take this. Just light it up when you explore dark rooms. Candles? Hey, as long as it works. That's all people had back in the day. Embrace history the right way. You know, some things in history we need to forget about, like plagues and wars and stuff like that. Being injected drugs daily. No, thank you. Plus, I'm sure your phone battery isn't doing too well. Well, you're not wrong about the phone battery. Have you tried to compile a meme compilation of Black Chapter? Memes are one of the few trends I know that might help. But I don't know what really to put together as a meme, because throughout like the playthrough I've got to try and think up of a meme while going through a game which I don't know about. Got candle pack. Well, that's on the bright side, folks. We've got a candle pack. A small scenic painting. A small painting. God damn it with these small paintings. Let's see. This is kind of boring, but now that you're here, we can go have fun. Let's go look around. Maybe later. Not now, thank you very much. I'm going to look at a portrait of the third dean, which seems to be holding up a cross. Okay, let's get out of this fake voice for now. I mean, forever. A portrait of the second dean looks like he's performing some kind of ceremony. But I think making memes is too far out of my comfort zone. Do you ever hear the tragedy of Dean Harvey the Just? Oh, of course not. It's not something they teach in school. But what is it about then, Alyssa? What is it about? Succubus. The portrait of the first dean. The line shines brightly on him. Sense deceit Enoch is... I wouldn't say he's too strong. But that was just me being incredibly over-leveled when I was playing through. I just wanted to make sure that when I get to a boss in an off fan game or off in general, I didn't want to be under-leveled where I feel frustrated about fighting the boss. So therefore, in between episodes, I would go and farm up. Not farm as in like growing crops. I mean farm as in getting levels higher than what they should be and stuff like that. This must lead to the cathedral proper, but the doors won't budge. Obviously they won't budge. Oh, we're tired. Goodness sakes, I forgot that was a function. But also as well, that this is a function. Crosses actor saves, but at times we'll get to a cross and we'll be able to save at it. Okay, I think I've talked to everyone first. Interesting. Yep, let's keep looking around. Let's go! Here we are. I was checking this area before, but there's something really odd about this room. Come, I'll show you. Okay. Where did I put my phone? It's really dark in here. Hold on, I got a candle. Really? Really? Heian was kind enough to give it to me. In fact, he gave me an entire pack. And I meant the blue one because I don't use orbs. I mostly sell them because they cost about 1,000 credits when sold. You should really use your orbs in the game. Like, I know like you get a lot of credits out of them, but they can kind of help depending on the kind of stat itself is. Like, anything really helps you along at a good pace, like spirit for add-ons and attack for the batter. Alright, well, light it up. But then again, another thing, well, the main thing of leveling up is by levels and using the bed. Right. Inventory candle pack. Lit up the candle. This room looks a bit different from what the official map depicts. Maybe because it is different after all. There's also this floor thing which makes sound when you step on it down the hall. Alright, let's check it out. Well, check it out in due time. The artist who painted this must be famous. Yes, welcome to Van Gogh. Painting of a queen. The artist who painted this must be famous. Yeah, I've played this game this year. Earlier on within the year. A small religious painting. Just an old table. A book written in Latin. Let's see, this is blocking the way. Is there something over here? Yes, there is. There's a pressure plate. Let's see. I have asked you to wait there. Okay, I'll wait here. Wait there, because the pressure plate has been activated. Let's look at these first. A somewhat heavy urn. I dare not look what's inside. What do you mean? It could have, like, seeds for a money tree. Pick it up. Well, we got it anyway, so let's see. Are you familiar with fighting games like Tekken, Street Fighter, Fighters? If so, which games have you played? I haven't really played any of them. The button mashing kind of thing doesn't really suit me. Like, I've tried to get into like DBZ kind of games, and it's just like there's too many kind of combination. Everything happens way too fast for me to be able to comprehend about what's going on. Right, here we go. Right, I found this. Yeah, give me a sec. And this lever seems to be linked to a door mechanism. Can we use... No, sorry. Inventory. Heavy urn. You place the urn down, it presses the lever. I told you, it's seeds for a money tree. You can come along now. Yes, you. Ask to follow. Yes, please. Let us go. And... Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know why I was thinking I was trying to find a way to break the game itself. But things could change over time. I could be in like a mental state and a channel positive state where I would be able to get more subscribers in at a faster rate. But at the moment, it feels like I'm stuck on the same amount of subscribers for the past like 3 or 4 months. And the only reason why it picked up a little bit was because of Purgatory 2. A very old stone slab with incomprehensible text. The queen holds the key. Like, if this kind of content works out for Manny Badass Hero, then obviously it can work for other channels, but just because he's what I consider has monopolized the entire RPG Maker gaming section of YouTube, then it's just, well, it's more demoralizing than moralizing. Ask to follow. There's nothing in there though. Nothing of note. But there's... Oh, that door. I wonder if there was anything else in there that I could have... No, there we go. Stay. Okay, we have to get out here then. Damn it. We don't have anything to work with. We've got nothing to work with at all. No reason to leave. What do you mean by that? Oh gosh. Gonna be one of these scenarios where search painting. I found a key behind the painting. All that for a key? Jeez, what's with this place? And it could even be for this room. Oh great. Fine then. If that's what's gonna be, I guess I have to use the key down here then. Excuse me. Ultram key. It's locked, but it looks like the Ultram key might fit. Try opening the door. Absolutely open the door with the Ultram key. And in we go. This must be an old prayer room. It is completely untouched by modern society. Will showing your videos help enough to motivate you to continue making videos? In a way, yes, but it's really difficult to explain it. It's kind of like it's kind of like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube, but yet all of the colors are nearly identical, but you can kind of differ between the different shades of the same color. But at the end of the day, they're all going to be the same color, but it's just that the slight shades really put you off. It looks completely untouched by modern society. Okay, you will never leave this place, Devogen. And I apparently am the Devogen. I'm not sure. I don't like this. Let's get out of here. You know very well we can just simply light it up again, you know, for goodness sakes. Never leave this place again. Nice crude joke you make, but Devogen will never be allowed to roam this world again. Damn it, I don't even make a good laugh. That room is really strange. I get a feeling there are lots of things about this place we don't understand. I'm going to see if they've got the doors on the north side open. Can you check the other two rooms down here? Thanks, leaving us on our own. Let's see, this room, an old ladder. Maybe we should confiscate the old ladder so that a certain character down the line doesn't die. Alright, just some heavy looking crates full of old weapons. A meme about Evan being the imposter would definitely catch on. Are you sure about that one? Like, we're all imposters at the end of the day because we're all different people for one another. It's locked. Where could this lead to? Somewhere very important, I imagine. So not that door, that room, sorry. And then we're gonna go down here. Oh, hi there, Alyssa. Hey, Evan. There's nothing interesting here. Evening, Flare. I missed the start. What are we playing today? We are playing a not RPG Maker game, but it's kind of similar to like the RPG Maker kind of feel called Black Chapter. It's a horror game, but it's not really horrific aside one or two different spots of the game. But I think it's a game that has its moments of sparkle, but other moments of not boringness, but kind of in between boring and exciting. There's something interesting here. Just the rundown dorms of a priest that once lived in, and also quite cryptic puzzles as well. I see. So have you found anything interesting? I found an old altar room that wasn't on the map, but besides that, well, it sounds interesting. Yeah, it does in a way. Oh, did you? Too bad we can't go inside the cathedral. I think we should... What? Hey, Evan, are you in here? Yeah, I'm here. It's okay, let's talk later. Alright. Hello? So these are the dorms, huh? It honestly doesn't look as bad as I imagined. So, you were hanging out with Alyssa? Oh no, I just met her here by chance. Don't get any funny ideas. Also, some moments in this game are quite cringy. Oh, okay. Can you help the others get the priory doors unlocked? Since you're pretty reliable at this kind of stuff. Yeah, sure. She definitely has a crush on Evan, for goodness sakes. And Evan's quite a handsome looking chap, doesn't he now, I mean. Let's see, another empty room, another empty room, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Okay, let's move on from this case. Just like another one cases. I'll keep looking around here for a bit. Do you want to talk about something? Poetry. How's your poetry going? Great, I'm still too embarrassed to share it though. Well, I started sharing it anonymously under my pen name. Hey, your writing is great. You should be proud. Exactly. And for all of you writers out there watching right now, you should be proud of the writing that you produce. If not, then what are you doing with that pen and paper? Or just with that keyboard on your Word document, anything like that. But still, be proud of what you've done. And don't look at your past work as inferior workings, because without that past work, you wouldn't be able to get to where you are today. Really? Heck yeah. If you say so. I'll start sharing it after this trip. Okie dokie. And also about Hene. Hene. Our interests are completely different, but we're still best friends. It's kind of hard to believe she can do. Well, the more you know, the more you know her, the more it makes sense. The Evan was the imposter meme is basically an Among Us reference. Yeah, I know it's an Among Us reference. When you say somebody is an imposter before the hype of Among Us, then obviously it could mean anything. But nowadays in the gaming industry, when you say that somebody looks sus or is an imposter, you think of Among Us. And all of the different colours that I'll be introducing into the game as well. Rose! Let's see what's going on over here then, in the department of what the hell is this place and where do I go from here. Let's see, Brian is checking out the paintings. Actually, don't you make a living off selling artwork online or something like that? Yeah, I do. I mostly do it for fun though. I mean, my parents still pay for everything. Yeah, this school is pretty expensive after all. Yeah, but it's still in the US though, so I'm living alone just like you. I'll show you my work sometime. But know that it's not meant for the general audience. It kind of fits because Evan is the devil. Spoiler alert. Sounds good. Let's see. I really wonder why they locked everything up. What's the point of only seeing the cloisters? Did you check out the rooms on the other side? I sure did. Hey, I don't think we could get this door open. Help her. Yay! I've already lost interest in this. It's almost 5 already. We have to go back anyways. Guys! Oh well. Who cares about them when I have you here? Something bad happened. Something bad happens every single time we have one of these phased out sessions. It's almost as if somebody has died. What happened? What happened indeed? Dun dun dun. Game saved. Can you figure out yet, Mr. Krabs? This must be the statue with the famous speech. I really don't care for it much. Alright, that's a good thing, is it now? Right, do I remember the choices of any of these? I think it... No, it wasn't this room. I swear it was this room that the first crime happened in. Maybe I am mistaken, but I believe that that is the case. Anyways, we're here on our own. Weight that down, and oh gosh, that pressure plate has automatically been done like that. Yeah, stamina is a thing in this game. Like, it is realistic, I understand, because, well, when you run, you're out of breath, and for some people, when you walk, you're out of breath. But when it comes to a game, you want to remove yourself from realistic scenarios like this. And if you have a stamina bar like that, then obviously it feels like you're being constricted by real life limitations, in a way. Let's see. Hello. I'll keep looking around here for a bit. Okay, so you haven't died yet. Like, this shows like how much I remember this game. Yeah, yesterday they announced the expansion of Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm thoroughly excited to play it and share my experience with you guys. What's going on here? Someone's playing a prank. This isn't funny. We'll get in serious trouble with vandalizing public property. Someone wrote an ominous message on the wall, apparently, and it's totally not written in blood as well. It's probably Hayon over here, given he loves writing real creepy stuff. It wasn't me, man. Why would I do that? A Devogen is among you. Destroy it, or perish together. That's what the message says? The hell is a Devogen anyways? It's the same thing as a demon, I think. Although I read in a book, but I found that it has human qualities too. Anyways, this is unacceptable. We have to clean it up right away. Where's our cosplay star at? Well then, where do you think our cosplay star is at? Surprise, Shan, is she the prankster? What? She would never do something dumb like this. Yeah, because we will have our own kind of Stockholm syndrome for our kind of favourite content creators, where it doesn't matter what they do, you always think that they're innocent. Like, imagine somebody doing a very horrific crime and you'll be like, no, they couldn't possibly do that, they're so innocent, they upload every day, they always give positivity. Look, it doesn't matter what kind of person you think that person is, we'll do something in our life that we're not happy with. And some people just like to throw that kind of dominion around on a day-to-day basis. What? She would never do something like this. Yes, I can't imagine her doing this. How about we go get her while you guys clean this up? Or maybe the prankster can clean this up. Guys, I'm sure there's a misunderstanding. Let's go get her and get to the bottom of this. If we can get her, that is. Oh dear. Okay, let's deal with all of this. I have no reason to go in there, even though that's where we need to go to first. This is a waste of time. I'm sure it is to you, Alyssa. Hello. I hope she's not the one behind the prank. And you? She's not here. Check the dorms. Don't you tell me what to do. I'm my own man. Okay. Where could she have gone? I don't know about whereabouts she went. The only thing I know is that something horrific happened between... Hi. Nothing here, it seems. You should get out of there while you can. Something may have happened for a few of us. Some of us. One of us. Aha! An ID from our school. The portrait shows a young boy with ordinal features. Yuki Ito, Junior Class 4. Yuki? No, that's not Surprise Chan's brother. Why is this here? I should return it. Plot twist, she doesn't have a brother. It is in fact them all along. They're the ID imposter, for goodness sakes. Right, let's do this again, folks. Another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, let's move on. When it comes to favorite content creator scandals, I think there's less Stockholm Syndrome, more outright apathy. Yeah, that is a good point in itself. Like, a refusal to believe something, or just want to outright deny any kind of negativity for your favorite content creator and stuff like that. Any luck finding Surprise Chan? No, but I found an ID, I think. What, really? Let me see that. Huh? This isn't an ID, man. It's a guy named Yuki, apparently. Oh, I guess it's a brother. They look similar. In Japan, the names are swapped, so the last name is displayed first. I guess Yuki is their last name. That's nonsense, Brian. Yuki is a first name. Plus, that's a Western school ID. The family name goes where you expect it to go. Yeah, but I regret to inform you that Surprise Chan does not have a brother. Then, Surprise Chan, yes, thank you for spelling it out. What, for real? What? This sort of information is sometimes not necessarily just spurt out in randomness. Well, like you guys say, I'm not a snitch. I guess that's why the teachers don't give Yuki a hard time over not using the official uniform. Yuki's pretty cute though, I have to admit. How did I find out before? Gosh, my apathy isn't denial, it's a lack of concern. It's because you were Okay, April. Shut the hell up, April. Well, it doesn't change anything. We still need to find her and get out of here. Where's Emily? Maybe she found a surprise, Shan. I saw Emily go into the storage room next to the dorms. Alright, I'll go get her. We'll go get her, most definitely. And unlike the previous streams that I've done where it's gone like over 2 hours, I feel like we'll do like about between 1.5 hours and 2 hours at the very most. Emily, this is not the time to have a rest, okay? Emily? Hey, Emily, you okay? What the hell happened? I need to go for help. Look at all this. Look at all these people, and look at Alyssa not being a part of it all. Is your phone not working either, April? I don't get it. There's no signal anywhere in here, but there was before. The exit doors wouldn't open either. So you're saying we're stuck here? We need to take her to the hospital right now. It's no use. She's already gone. How would you know, Alyssa? She's right. I can't believe this. How could this happen? I don't get it. I was talking with her just moments before. Damn it! Evan, it looks like she fell from the ladder there. No. And lands on the crate. Maybe hit her head. That doesn't seem right. Why not? There's blood coming from her body. I think there's another wound somewhere. Yeah, exactly. Like a stab wound to the body. Which does not have any correlation towards falling from a ladder. It's highly unlikely that you'd injure your body. Actually, let me say that. It's more likely to be injured for either your feet or your arms or your head rather than your body falling from a ladder, especially from that little bit of height right there. So you're saying, I don't know what I'm saying, but what Brian said is wrong. Fine, let's look around and find out what happened. Someone go outside and call for help. You should get signal there. I already tried, but okay. So now it is deduction time. I think Brian was with Emily before. Surely he must know something. There seems to be a wound on her abdomen, which could be the cause of death. Not sure. I can't imagine what happened here. Indeed. There's a wound on her head, but most of her blood seems to have poured out of another, deeper wound in her abdomen. I can't bear to look at this any longer. This all does seem weird. I saw Emily walk into his room minutes ago when we were searching for surprise Shan, and I was outside pretty much the entire time. Yeah, I did not hear anything coming from his room. I wonder why. Just doesn't make sense. Where's the jet gone? Let's see. And are you ready to discuss? We need more time. Be right back. That's okay. That's okay. And you? So you want to find out what happened? This is going to get messy. You're the only one who's not concerned at all. This crate's been knocked over. Let's see. There's a sword missing. One of the swords is missing. I wonder what was used as the murder weapon. Where could this lead? I do not know. Heavy looking crates full of old weapons. Old weapons. Heavy looking crates. Crates. I can't leave right now, for goodness sakes. A crate full of old weapons. There's a bloody ceremonial sword in this barrel. Alright, somebody tried to hide it there, Ben, but I don't think the ladder was the cause of anything. An old ladder, exactly. Right, ready to discuss? Started up. Let's discuss the cause of death. She fell from the ladder and hit her head or something. What more do you want? No, he's trying to complicate things. Evan, I'm sure you realise why he's wrong. What is the real cause of death? Yeah, for goodness sakes, a ghost killed her. A stab wound in her abdomen. Precisely. Wait a minute. I agree that wound looks lethal, but how could she have a wound on her head as well? How did she even get wounded anyways? Well, she fell, right? There's even blood on the lap. I'll just say it since everybody else refuses to. She was murdered. She's right. How could she be so sure? A piece of evidence that rules out other possibilities. Well, the bloody ceremonial sword. That sword killed Emily, and the murderer got it from the weapon rack in the back. There's no other explanation. The murderer then hastily tried to make it look like an accident, but it was in a hurry. I was right outside the entire time. There's no way anyone could have gone in and out. That's where you're wrong. I didn't even hear anything. What about you, April? Yeah, I didn't see anything either. There's a door in the back next to the weapon rack, the house murder weapon. and the way the barrels are knocked over suggests someone came from there, or at least went there at some point. Alright, but it still doesn't make sense. Who could do that to Emily, without them or Emily herself making a sound? Surely Brian would have heard something. I told you I heard nothing coming from this room. To be able to carry this out, the murderer must be someone stuck into the cathedral. Friend of Emily. Yeah, stupid to think that the magical sword would move on its own, am I right? Someone snuck into the cathedral? Yeah, for goodness sakes. Right. Yep. Animal. Like, I don't think anything else would be like logical at all. A friend of Emily, actually. The killer is none other than one of us. What? She was attacked from the front, wasn't she? The killer even knocked over some crates. Only someone close to her could have gotten close and stabbed her like that. She was too confused to even scream. So that means one of you. Alright, I'm getting really sick of this. You guys are playing detective when you don't know anything. Okay, April. Miss Detective, where are you going to come in? What the hell? We should get out of here and call for help immediately. Surprise, and still missing too. She was the first murder. She is right. We won't accomplish anything here. However, we should be careful. There's no doubt that we're in danger. We should form groups and search for both Yuki and a way out. Why does Evan have to come with you, for goodness sakes, Alyssa? Alright, Brian and... You follow Alyssa. Dearie me, what's up? This is the entrance to the deanery. I have a feeling we're in greater danger than we realize. Even us. Let's be careful. Thanks. I want to save my game's progression, for goodness sakes. Fine, we'll go to the deanery. If you deem so that it's good to... Alyssa, what's going on? Why did the door close? I don't know. I have to find a way out. Somehow. Alyssa, she seems to have left. I must move forward. Great. It's locked tight. There's only one way I can go then. Somewhere else. Alright, there we go. Save the game. We'll go that save there. Let's see. Our king wants his key back. Thank you. It's locked. That's fine. That is great. Hold shift to run. Thank you for that reminder. Also, thank you for the random scream as well. We definitely need it. Hold shift to run. Yeah, thank you. Take care of your customers. Thank you. So, several brothers have gone missing. I pray for their safety. Whereabouts did they go? The door has no handle. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, which means we can't post content on the channel about Door-chan because it has no handle to post it on, if you get what I mean. There is an invisible person here. I would like Pinot Noir. Do you not need to write it down? Then you will not forget. Excellent. Pinot Noir. Petite Verdrie. Fine, yes. Do you have my drink? I do not have your drink so far. Right. Visible person. Do you like wine? I only drink the soft variety. Please bring me Merlot. Okay, and you haven't decided. Still deciding what I want to drink. Okay, fine then. Right, a variety of drinks with different labels. Merlot. And Pinot Noir. And Petite Verdrie. There we go. Those are the drinks. Let's see. Do you have my drink? I absolutely do. Hold on. Let's see. Classy wine. High class wine. A soft wine. Pinot Noir. Ah, just what I... Okay, cool. I was scared I was giving them the wrong drink there, but that is excellent, as they call it. Inventory. Splendid. This is not what you call an iconic RPG Maker game. Top right, Pinot Noir. Bottom right, Pinot Verdrie. And also, welcome to the stream, Mikula Rose. I think I remember your name somewhere, but I can't quite picture whereabouts it was. There's an invisible person here. Really now? I bet these three asked you for wine. I would drink anything but that foul liquid. But be warned, I can be a little scared when I drink. Okay. Variety of drinks with different labels. Okay, you're gonna get poison instead, my madam, my man. You're gonna get this, and you're gonna like it. This can put anything down. Even, anyways, not depression. What a strong taste. What is this? And they gone. They gone. They is gone. They went. Brothers, do not enter my quarters. My prayers must not be interrupted. Okay. Well, we're glad we... Excuse me? Answer 1. The king came to the cathedral again today. He is a fine king, a good man, a faithful servant to God, of God. He made a substantial contribution and immediately began praying. I am almost certain at least one of his prayers was for his late best friend, the first Dean of Doolhall, and missing second Dean. After these instances, I have quickly become one of the king's advisors and the third Dean of Doolhall. This is the start of a comfortable life in this beautiful cathedral. The other entries have been torn out and placed in other areas of the game. And also as well, yes, this is a game. This cathedral is a game. An official letter in Italian. Latin, sorry, not Italian, for goodness sakes. Light up the path. You light up my world like nobody else, viewers. A bunch of books I don't want to read. Why not? Different kinds of Devigen catches your eye. Read the book. Let's see, there are different kinds of Devigen. The more dangerous ones like Arachnid Queen and Shadow Demons are rare but have terrifying powers. The queens have turned entire towns into webbed nests. Shadow Demons have eliminated entire crusades with their blinding shadow clouds. Those have already been slain by holy warriors, however. The more common type of Devigen are the humanoid variant. Devigen who live among humans are almost undetectable. They have little supernatural ability. The most common ones are vampires and succubi. Vampires are most common, still run rampant, but crusaders are making progress. Succubi, however, are not being properly addressed. Crusaders often keep them around as lovers, despite the Pope denouncing such acts. And rightfully so, we do not allow this kind of behaviour to go on. Thankfully, a succubus is rarely a threat and almost never harms humans. A more dangerous humanoid Devigen is the Amnesia Demon. I forget about this demon all the time. There are demons that locked away their power and even their memories in order to live among humans. It is unknown what powers they have, but they regain their strength after killing about 5 humans. Which is exactly what we need in this scenario, isn't it? Right. Oh. They are relatively weak otherwise, and Crusaders can easily slay them if found. If you come across any Devigen, immediately seek help from the church. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. This clock has stopped working. Today is the 4th day of Advent. I really want to get my hands on a copy of The Saint in the River I found in the library a while back. The Dean does not want us going into that area. However, presumably because he cannot be disturbed. I think I can sneak in and get it, if I'm quiet enough. I'm sure he would understand. Yes, if I sneak around, then obviously he would know that I'm a smart person for sneaking around. Right. Damn, that door's locked. Just like avenues in life, locked. A small religious painting. You can save the game here. Lovely. Game saved. Stuff done. Etc, etc. And 8 people are here. What are you all doing right now, aside watching my stream? Let's see. Anything else here? Doors no handle. Like, what would be very annoying is if I need to look at my own walkthrough on how to go through this section of the game. Like, we're going to get to a certain point of the game where I'm like, nah, I think that's enough for now. Number 1, because of cringy stuff later on, but number 2, there's like an almost impossible hallway that you need to go through in a very specific kind of order, otherwise you'll die. Anyways, I don't know if there's anything else here that I need to note of. Already read that. Okay, it's locked. How can I unlock it then? This grandfather clock. I thought I had like a little tick there, but I guess not. We're vibing. We're here. I'm back in the scenario. We're vibing this. Watching somebody lost in a game in which they've already completed, but yet they don't know what they're doing. I'm drawing. I've drawn so much during the last few months while watching. I'm so glad of that, actually. Like, people, like, finding a activity to do while watching me. Because with some people, it's, like, very intense and very distracting. But with others, like myself, people can do something in the background and watch a Let's Play. And it's kind of like both of them don't collide with one another, but they just work in perfect harmony, as it were. I swear I'm not an expert in romance or anything like that, or just building chemistry and stuff like that. Small painting, stuff like that. Candles, yeah. Oh, okay, like the candles. Excellent, excellent. That can be good. That can be good. And now 10 people, double digits. 10 more people than I thought it would be. Hell yes, we are playing a game called Black Chapter. If you are wondering which game this is, and we got, oh yeah, it's tab, isn't it? Like, just remember the controls themselves. Like, I think the most common one to always get confused by is just the direction which you need to move through. Oh, this one needs to be lit as well, I think. You extinguish. No, I want to put that candle on, for goodness sakes. It's locked. What other candles do we need to ignite then? If it's just that one, then I don't know what else I need to do. Variety of drinks with different labels. I don't know. Oh, goodness sake. Stamina again. We come to games to escape stamina-related issues. But yet, when we get to a game, we get a stamina-related issue. It's just one of those things, really. 10 people watching me getting lost in the game. Hello. You laugh. You laugh again. What is wrong with not drinking wine anyways? Well, I'm going to show you why it's not a good idea. Why is stamina a thing? I don't know. It's like a survival mechanic or something like that, which allows people to be more cautious when going through a game. Fine, we'll take the key and we'll go here. It's locked, but it looks like the silver key might fit in it. Use the silver key, absolutely. Right, we're going here. And, okay, it's a dead end. And we go back this way, but yet, we get ran over by the statue. Game over. Damn it. I'm not surprised because I've already seen it. Like, I've already covered the entirety of this game and all of its endings and stuff like that, so if you're wondering why potential achievements aren't popping up, it's because I've already played through the game itself, but I just need to know what else I need to do. Like, what candles? Yeah, ow. We got stampeded over by a statue. Stampeding. Stampedes me. How do we get through this section? Bunch of books. No thank you, I've already read it. Small window. Means a let light into the room. Does not seem possible to break or open. What do you mean? With enough force you can break anything. Except someone's stubbornness. Yeah, it's never such a possibility. You need to be... Oh, thank you very much for that. Light the path. Good. Now, is that it? Use cross on window. Yeah, that could work, you know, being metal and all that. I'm guessing that statue was an imposter, lol. That's still locked. I'm trying to light up the path, and yet this path has not been lit. How dare you not be lit? I lit you all, and yet you're still being silly. Is there anything else I need to light up? This door has no handle. Yep, cross it. Hello, Gracie. Welcome to the stream, or welcome. Actually, did you talk earlier? I think it's either welcome to the stream or welcome back to the stream. You heard an unlocking sound in the distance. Lovely. Lovely. This one? Damn it, it's locked. What about this one down here? It's locked tight. There's only one way it can go in. Damn it! So yeah, welcome to the stream, Gracie YOY. Right, this must be this. Hold on. There we go. Then go through here. There we go. In the service of my king, I have abandoned the light. Hello, Michelle McCoyley. Welcome to the stream itself. McCloy. Okay. Oh. Do you mind not spooping me with all that? An old religious book titled The Saint and the River is on the floor. There's a note inside. But what about the plants? What exactly about the plants do you want me to look and observe? Pretty scary scenario, ladies and gentlemen. A bunch of books I don't want to read. Well, it's not like we can read anyways. It's completely dark in here. Wait, there's some bits of blood on some of the books. Sounds like somebody used a book as a murder weapon. In the service of my king, I have abandoned the light. Cecil, is that you? Trying to picture who that character is and where they came from. Old dusty table. And yes, the lightning is a feature. Look, I'm going to put it back on, okay? I don't care what anybody says. The king trusts me but does not believe I am ready to be a dean after all. It's because I am too young. He plans to replace me as a third dean once he finds a more suitable candidate. He made me a young priest dean too quickly where he was under pressure. I have to do something before he replaces me, but how could I possibly change his mind? I do not know. Yeah, McCloy, you said it right the second time. McCloy. Okay. Dearie me, my bad. Final Fantasy IV reference to his pursuit of being a dark knight at the behest of his king. Okie dokie then. A bunch of books I don't want to read. A bunk. A hunch. A band of the light. A bunch of books I don't want to read. No matter how dark a tunnel is, there's always light at the end of it. Make sure to take note of that. Where is the blood on this? There's some bits of blood on some of the books. I think it's just the fact that they're red, not the fact that they've got blood on them. Actually, it's tomato juice, that's what it is. It's always about the tomato juice. It's not about blood. It's either tomato juice or just red paint. A band of a light. Why is this game flaring? Also, you really think about stopping making videos? Yeah, at some point down the future in the next year, I'm planning on ceasing all video uploading activity on the channel. And that's not me like, well, I'm still creating videos and not uploading them. It's just the fact that I feel like I have run out of options and progressions when it comes to this sort of stuff. Black Chapter is the game's name. Thank you very much for that. Yep, you can find it on Steam. It's called Black Chapter, A Sanctuary of Horror, or something along those lines. I can't exactly put the link in right now in the chat because it requires me to go off screen, because this is a game that is full screen, unfortunately. Well, hi there. I don't want anything to do with that. Tomato juice, red paint, and ketchup. Any of those, just not blood. Not blood whatsoever. So yeah, a pretty scary figure just came out there. And decided that would be a good idea to just, well, try and spook us. But that's not going to work. Because we are unspoopable. All of us here together. And if you're scared, then I am here with you. We are here together. As a lot of people, as 12 people actually, we're all here together, watching all of this together, doing all of this together. Well, it's me doing it, but you're watching, or just listening. And I don't even have like a microphone that could possibly do like ASMR kind of thing. Like, that would be really tricky to pull off with this current microphone. Like, I would need something like a Shure SM7B with a lot of other things attached to it so that the microphone can get the power that it needs to be able to work, and also the cables needs to connect to the PC, because it's not a USB based one, it's a it's got a very specific kind of connector that you attach to it so that it can work. So how are you all in? Yeah, exactly. How are you all doing? Are you doing well? Has your day gone? Sorry, has your day gone well, or has your day not gone so well? And if not, then I apologise for that. I apologise for that, and hope that this stream makes things just a little bit better. Even if it's just a little bit. I hope that some ways this stream makes the day a little bit better. A smile. There's a big old smile with arms out, ready for a hug. Smallberg Grid and Latin is locked. What else can we do now? Oh, I think. Oh, the plants. The plant pot is broken. Nothing of note in the old sandy soil. Okay, I think we need to break these pots. Then these plants. Right, a lush green plant in its lonely pot. Search for plant. Nothing interesting about this plant. What do you mean? Plants are very fascinating. How dare you say not so otherwise? Like, plants, without trees, without plants, we would not have life. Right. In its lonely pot. Right, we're not going to be able to investigate that one for some odd reason. Right, but there is one in here, which we can interrogate. Or investigate. Search around the pot. Found a key under the plant pot. Hell yeah. We got ourselves a key, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we shall move on. Right. Save the game. Good. We've done that. Novell 1117, please. I wonder how you could actually disable that Steam notification if somebody goes online or something like that. Like, that can be kind of annoying when doing something like a stream or something like that. But with like a Let's Play, you can easily edit it out. Right. Replace it with a golden key, absolutely. Maybe it's like the spider from the witch's house, where it's like it doesn't, it can't differ between colors as long as it has that object, or differ between whether it's alive or not. Let's see, use a silver key, absolutely, and oh, there's a pothole, just fantastic. I love potholes. I love me a pothole. And go through here and here. Overcome despair, one fissure at a time. Yeah, this is the really complicated part of the game, which I think I do have an image for this, I believe. Like an image that no wait, there's an image on Steam which I can refer to. So this is just going to be overhanging here for a time. That is the game itself in which we're playing, but I just need to look up a... Oh, you can look at my Steam archive there for a sec while I look for a guide on... Actually, it is on here, actually. Discussions... guides... Ah, here we go. Crumbling hallway puzzle. So... This is the image in itself in which we need to refer to. Right, let's bring that back over there. Bring back that up. But, hold on. That's not going to work, actually. Does your profile picture have any meaning flare? It's just like a candle with bat wings on it, but there's like smaller candles hanging off the wings themselves of the bat. I just need to look away from chat so that I can get through this hallway. Like, so, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This way, 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 but all the way down. Hell yeah, that's done and dusted. We don't need to look at that again. ever again. So I think another thing is that it could be like you have your own meaning from the thing presented in front of you, which is the profile picture. But I think it is kind of nice. It's like a little candle on there. It represents some kind of horror scenario with like the bat wings and the candles and the lit candles. They're all lit, by the way. Do you enjoy anime? There are a few animes which I like. I think my personal favorite anime is Steins Gate. Like, I just love the building of that game and that anime and the story that is involved. It's got quite a slow start, but it really picks up after a while. Like, that is such a good anime, I think. Relic purification process. First, determine which relics need to be purified. Fill an empty vial with holy water and pour a few drops on the relic in question. The relic should be free from a taint. I love your Midnight Train wallpaper. Thank you. It's not even my own. It's somebody creates a fan art of Midnight Train, and it kind of has like the visual ratio aspect that you could use as a wallpaper, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh gosh, there should be something there, like a door. There is a shadowy image of a door here, but the wall behind it is solid as can be. Right, a pathway locked by hope, regret, wrath, and sin. We need those 4 things. But we don't have those 4 things. Yeah, the Midnight Train wallpaper has Luna. Oh gosh, what was his name? And there's also Apollo, Diana, Selene, and oh gosh, what is the chap's name that always follows around with Luna? I've forgotten his name now. Like a really nice chap who's also shy, but then when he gets to like the end of the game, he is like a much more confident person, stuff like that. I've actually really have forgotten. Is that Senpai from Friday Night Funkin' as your profile? Nope, there's no Funkin' here. Or anything 5 Nights at Funkin', otherwise choose wisely. Oh, that's for Loki, actually. My apologies. I choose life, actually. Is that a relic in the shape of a hand? Looks dirty. Ew. We don't want dirty. We want safe. We want life. Then I suggest you take the shortcut. Are you pestering me? Move, sloth. Right. I'm personally hoping for a Midnight Train stream. When that game is picked, we will definitely do that. Although we probably only cover like the first 2 chapters or so because of how long the game is. Right ahead of us. There we go, we chose wisely. The others lead to death. Remember the plan. Let them in. Lock them in. Collect the ornament. Toss the bodies. Is that meant to be like some kind of prophecy of this game? The cathedral lies in ruins. It is the Devilgen, or the manifestation of our sins. Oh, thank you ever so much. A stone table with old dusty vials. Can we take what's some? We got the regret stone. I regret picking it up. Nope, Runa from Haigarashi? Don't know how to pronounce that. Japanese names people say are much easier to pronounce than other nationality names. But I'm like trying to break up words, and I'm like, how do you pronounce like a symbol that appears in front of you if you're not from Japan or Korea or China or any other country that uses symbols rather than words as a means of communicating. Right, so that must be regret then. Place the stone on there, good. We placed the regret stone on there, now we regret it. Ladder. Ladder is very suspect. Is it not? Right, let's go through this. You hear a locking sound behind. Damn it, it's locked. Why does that have to be a thing? Right. A portrait of a young king who famously disappeared and was never seen again. Higurashi. 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 People going... When it comes to my pronunciations. You got it right for third time. But the first, the second, the fourth, and the fifth, you didn't. How dare you? I was tortured in my previous stream of The Witch's House about pronouncing someone's first name. And I'm like... What? Even if you break it down, I'm like... How do I get the pronunciation out of my tongue? It is a catastrophic equation. Like, for goodness sakes. Like, names just don't come naturally to me. And reading a sentence at times does not come naturally to me. I blame my mental dyspraxia for that. There's a knife on the chair. Yeah, we'll pick up the old rusty knife just because we don't want anybody else to have it. An empty stone stand. I stand my ground, and I'm going to stab you for it. Or all of you, actually. You all need a good old stabbing. I'm talking about the 3 portraits in this room, by the way. None of you guys. A portrait of a king. You must have been influential, even amongst kings. Influential. The skull of a king now honoured as a relic. Looks filthy, but I suppose all skulls are. Yep. Are the paintings trying to execute Order 66? Like, imagine if Emperor Palpatine actually said that instead of Order 66, but it's like 60 sus. The imposter will be done, my lord. Right, here we go. The time has come. Execute Order 69. No, don't even show that. No, no, no! Oh dear. Execute Order 420. Blaze it all. Destroy the paintings. Oh, fine. I will destroy the paintings. But that's if I can, that is. Hi. Yeah, we dead. Don't do that to yourself, man. I just don't know how to deal with all that, actually. Right, continue. Undercroft or what? I see other YouTubers and gamers have problems with pronouncing names like that too, Flare. You're not alone in that. But I feel like that at times is like the number one reason why people like dislike my videos, just because of pettiness like that. That face. I've forgotten what that face is called. It's not like a troll face. Or is it a troll face? No, I thought the troll face is one which has the huge grin on it and the huge teeth coming out of him. Or was it not teeth? Something along the lines. Right. Destroy the paintings. Okay, we will destroy the paintings, but we need to gather these 2 guys up first so that we can actually do that. We don't want to end up in a bad situation where, oh gosh, that other painter's quite... Oh, hold on. We'll destroy this one first. Oh, inventory. Old rusty knife. There we go. We've done that one. And then now that you're way over there, we can do this one. There we go. That's good. Right, where's the last one? There's the last one. Don't you dare... Oh, how long is it going to be until you sprint towards us? Oh, that fast, huh? That fast. That... No, what? Oh, this happened when I was going through the game initially. I press tab sometimes, and it shows up with a friends list. That is so unfair. That bug has not been fixed yet. Like, you press tab sometimes, and it literally doesn't, It literally... Why is it working now? You press shift sometimes and it loads up with your friends left. It may be because of yeah, shift tab. Like, I think it's because I got there and I was still holding down shift while running. Shift is to run, but shift was... Yeah, I was in a hurry. Oh, dearie me. Maybe it is just me, but it just seems like a stupid thing. Shift plus tab together equals Steam overlay. Yeah, the pain. But the strategy was correct there. Right, so what we need to do first is lure you around here while the other one makes its way down south. Because remember, it's not always about how far away they are, it's about controlling the scenario. It's like when I try to do Purgatory to Demonic mode, you don't want to have the fastest demon far away from you, because it can use shortcuts that you can't use. So the only way is to control it, to make sure that you can nurse it and control it whichever way you want it to. Inventory, Wild Wrestling Knife, there we go. You can disable the overlay for games if you don't use it a lot, but also get rid of the achievement pop-up. Achievements will still work there, yeah, exactly. It's weird though that the Steam overlay is tied to achievements. They should be a separate thing really. But of course achievements and friends popping up here and there are also overlays, so it can be a thing. It's locked. But I did it. I thoroughly did it. I destroyed the... Oh, maybe the skull is now active. Oh, there it is. Wrathstone. We've cast Wrath on all these things. And we've also got a knife for our endeavours. Remember to tear down the paintings. But also, at the very end of it, we have a knife. I'm back. Had to disappear for a bit, but now I'm back. Welcome back to the stream. It just gets rid of a pop-up. A lot of people like the achievement pop-up. It may just feel accomplished somehow, some way. The picture is still is maimed. I mean, it is all maimed. Right. I think we need to interact with the skull. I know I'm tired. Hello. Let's see. That's like that. Still maimed. That sounds like it's not gonna be maimed at some point. Still maimed. Look, I've done what you asked me to do. What's my reward? Am I don't know, a knife to stab into the eye of a green-haired cyborg. Again, I don't know the reference to... Why does it now unlock? Like previously when we tried to interact with that door, it was locked, but now it's unlocked? What the heck? Somebody's probably looking up my own guide and helping me. There's a body resting inside the coffin. It has a hole in its chest. Something down there. Ashes of a once great hero now honoured as a relic. Looks very dirty, nothing unusual I suppose, considering the circumstances. Indeed. The circumstances are grey, with a bit of brown. And that's not coming from our pants, by the way. Or people in America call pants, or trousers pants, actually. So in this case, in the UK, pants are what's underneath the trousers. Body rests in this coffin. It is missing a finger. He's a little finger. He's a little no finger. Purgatory 2 reference. A knife to stab into the eye of a green-haired cyborg. Oh, I see what you mean now, for goodness sakes. Dearie me, hands down, the best character in the whole Purgatory universe is Henry. Taking the shield revealed several more items under it. And if your favourite character is Emma, I don't know what to say. We all have different tastes at the end of the day. There's a bloody sword and a finger with a ring inside. Get them, absolutely. Finger with ring and a bloody sword. Okay, so you're missing a finger. So you need a finger, don't you now? Place the finger in its correct position. What about the ring? You can feel that it's a bit happy with its finger back in place. Yeah, we're all happy to have our 4 fingers and thumb in place, don't we now? On each of our hands. So that's 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. Right, that's the thing. Right. It has a hole in its chest, so maybe you need a sword. Place a sword in the body's wound. You feel uncomfortable looking at it. I know. My favourite Purgatory 2 character is Neon. Okay, second best choice. Absolutely agreed with that. Like, she is so funny. Like, she is like a funny character, despite like her all-powerful being and stuff like that. But she's cool. Not like cute or charming, but cool. Like, I think the difference between Aria from Aria's Story and Luna from Midnight Train is that they're made by the same person, but Aria is cute, while Luna is cool. Who needs the shield? Using an item had no effect. It's locked. Locula. I probably have mispronounced that name. Nothing does except several bones. What can we put said thing in? Oh, maybe we'll push it on this. Aha! There's a body inside. It's missing its left hand. Okay, let's... Left hand. Oh, shield of hand. Lay the hand and the shield in their correct positions. And we get ourselves the Sin Stone. Flare, do you know Danganronpa? I have not heard... Well, I've heard of Danganronpa, but I've never played the game before. The series of games or watched the anime of it. If there is an anime of it. But people say that Your Turn to Die, which is a game I'm covering right on the channel at this point in time, is a game that's similar to it. Got Sin Stone and it's still locked. Why won't it open? Open up! Oh, well, hi there. Please open up. You shake the handles violently. And the door opens. We should have done that faster. There are enemy about Danganronpa. Okie dokie. But we have ourselves a situation here. We did not get away from a... Do you think a... Wait, it's all neon meme would be... Oh gosh, that's too soon, my man. That's too soon. Wait, this is all orchestrated by Neon. I think what Purgatory 2 is, I think... indirectly by the developer, it's a harem. Like you've got Emma, Enray, Neon, and then one guy, or one main character that's a guy. But then you also have that other antagonist. Actually, there's Oliver as well, but he's more of a cyborg and everything like that. There's also that antagonist at the end of the game. In one of the, there's the bad ending. There's one of the normal endings, and then there's a true ending where one of the other antagonists is presented to herself. I mean, technically, since she plans to take spoilers over the kingdom with a Cell's spoiler, it wouldn't be inaccurate. So, that's okay, Draco Zero. It's not about being late, it's about arriving in style, and that style is turning up. Destroy the paintings. We need to do this again, because that sneak actually sneaks up on us. I want you both to be together, please. Controlling the situation. Let's see. Go up here. Inventory. Use it on that. And then, okay, we don't want to sprint too much. So don't worry about arriving late at all. The most important thing is that you're here. I never heard of Purgatory 2. I will check out maybe. Yeah, definitely do check out. Although I would say check out the first game first before going to the second game. Sorry, because it goes in canonical order of events in a way. Let's see. Okay, that's good and done. Okay, so this time around, what I need to do is just keep going at the door. Oh yeah, we need to pick up the Wrath Kit at the start. That game is good, yep. And it's also the only game this year that has really been popular on the channel. Like a really popular game. Says Neon patched up Emery's arm using her own cells. Does that make Emery infected by Neon? Yeah, that does. But also as well, what it does, very funny enough, it makes any kind of relationship between Henry and... I've forgotten the dude's name now. A bit awkward. When I want to remember a game's character the most, I can't think of it. Like, I pretty like the protagonist as well. A couple of endings make use of that. That thing just opened up automatically. Like, I've forgotten his name now. Like, the protagonist's name of the game. A bell, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Since Neon could stalk where Henry is and eavesdrop via Henry's infected arm. Yeah, that is just such a thing. That is such a creepy thing. It's like, meh. Like, I'm talking to this person, but yet somebody else can hear me, but yet they are nowhere near us. It's a telepathical link. I was thinking like the demons in the Purgatory 2 game have some kind of hierarchy and a synapse link that they can detect other demons as well. It's like that really armored spider at the very end of the game. The guy named Ibao, how long do you intend to stroke Henry's? Stop it! Stop it, Killer Rose! I'm only mean that jokingly, by the way. I'm not like, would you stop with that now? I'm getting real sick of it. Not like that. This is actual texting. But yeah, I know that's what I'm laughing about, because it's like, that was within the game. Because it's like an optional scene in, just after they escape from the mass of red cells, like, they go to like the scientific lab section of the game. Not like the very far section, but it's like in between going from, the section where you met Neon and gave her a name for the first time, but also it's like before going back to the main kind of like portion of the game where it's like, yeah, it's in the scientific lab area. Thank you very much. Like, I think your name is familiar to me, and I'm getting now that Kula Rose is one of the people behind the translation of Purgatory 2, along with many other wonderful games as well. Now you got Flare laughing. Yeah, I like laughing. Laughing is a good medicine, because you either laugh or you cry. This missing this left hand. Right. Shield with hand. There we go. Now then, now all I need to do is just spam this door. Right. Right. Open up. Open. The door opens. Thank you very... Oh, well, hi there, ghost. Hello there, ghosty woasty. Oh. Another murder has happened. Like, literally, that's what happens. Like, every time that there's like a blackout phase, someone died. Someone has died. And it's not cool, by the way. Excuse me. The pizza is still there. Had a meat feast pizza, and the local takeaway that I have luckily can do pizzas with a gluten-free base to it, which is awesome because I can't eat wheat without my ribs being in pain. A pathway locked by hope, regret, wrath, and sin. Let's see. There's that. Put a stone there. I don't think Neon would ever want that, but that is a concern regarding Neon. If she went evil, maybe this would stop it. Yeah, because you could have all that power, but there's the intentions behind the person with said power that makes a difference. Because after all, it's not the power of the weapon that is dangerous, it's the person behind it. Because let me tell you this, would you rather be somebody who is sane and wields a butcher's knife, or would you rather be next to an insane person who only has a spoon? It's not the weapon, it's the person. Place the stone on the pillar, because without the person, then the weapon can't be weaponized for a evil person. I've almost finished designing my Zepito's shirt. Zepeto shirt. I should stop trying to pronounce it. Well, that's 3 of the 4 stones in place. Now we need one last one, which involves the skulls that we found around the... or the different relics, actually, we found around the place. Right. So what we need is a stone standing supported a tainted relic. Right. At least I won't die first. I'm just curious, how do you think a bell would react in that scenario? Like this scenario right now? Like in Black Chapter? I'm not too sure. Oh, gone empty bar. It depends on what weapon they have. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Right. Empty vial. Filled it up. Let's see. Apply it to the relic and now poured holy water on the relic. It's a cross on a stand. Yep. Because everybody needs a bazooka at some point. RPG. Using items, nothing. I meant about Neon taking over Henry's. Oh gosh, that'd be scary. Like, it's not just like a physical attachment, but it's also a mental attachment. I think Abel would be immensely upset. I think Vincent is referring to their scenario of Neon taking over Henry. Like recovering Henry, and then from there it could be the fact that, well, because a part of Neon is now on Henry, it's like Henry is no longer really herself. But then again, since she got her demonic powers at the end of the first Purgatory game, is she really herself anyways? Poured holy water on the relic. Good, the relic has already been purified. That is excellent. And I think there's one other one down here. In this section where we would die normally. Over here, and then over here. Right, pour more holy water on this. And then, this should be purified. But there's 4 of them, I believe. Right? There's 4 of them. There's 4 little relics that I have to purify. So yeah, apologies to everyone who is very saddened about me ceasing activity on YouTube when we get to a certain point, but I feel like I've really run out of expanding room to be able to grow on the channel. But I wonder if Flare would be happy if Emma became Neon's puppy via the cell takeover. I think giving Emma powers would be even more terrifying. Like, she's terrifying as she is, just by her personality, but don't give her any supernatural powers, for goodness sakes. Like, I think that'll be the worst of both evils. Like, you have a power kind of evil, and then you have a personality evil. But when you clash them both together, nah, no good. No good whatsoever. No good whatsoever. Don't give Emma powers. Like, she not have any kind of power in the first place, unless even political power. No Neon powers or political powers. Just because you're rich doesn't mean that you could just stand above everyone else and think. But Emma wouldn't exist anymore. Neon would have taken over her free will in this scenario. But your memories of that person won't be erased because maybe they act different, but their visuality will always stay the same. Unless, of course, she could probably want to change her appearance. I don't know. Also, we've got ourselves the Hope Stone. Let's see, is there hope within the darkness? If Neon takes over Emma, doesn't that actually make it Neon's powers? Well, yeah, it is Neon's powers. I think at the end of the day, at some point, I don't think you should put all that power in one person, especially someone as cheeky as Neon. But that is the Purgatory universe. It is very fascinating. And, it depends on when it's released, but I am highly doubtful I would ever play the games, considering that it's unlikely that Purgatory X and Purgatory 3 are going to... Sorry, Purgatory 3 are going to be translated from Japanese to English if another team don't come along. I've got to go. I hope you have a nice stream. Thank you very much for popping by, Grace. Thank you very much and take care of yourself. Oh my gosh, bones. There's bones in here. Spoopy, do not awaken the hungry. But I'm always hungry. For goodness sakes. Oh, it's locked. Goodness sakes, don't do that to me. So yeah, something... Oh, what was I meant to do there, for goodness sakes? Like, we did it all. I think we did it all anyways. So, inventory. Okay, we've got the Hope Stone there. At worst, Neon will probably only make some mischief. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, no. Like, I question about, like, what kind of powers Neon has, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think all of the powers that she says she has are actually true. Like, I don't think she can become this world-famous apothecary that can cure any cancer or disease. Like, I think some of that is kind of made up in a way. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think some of it is made up. So, do not awaken the hungry. So, I think what we should do is not run in this scenario. So, therefore, we're not running to make a lot of noise. There we go. That was good. Oh. And that's that. Right. A small dusty teddy bear. Pick it up? Absolutely not. I don't want a teddy bear with me. She is a cellular demon who regenerated Henry's arm to full functionality. There's a note inside. It's not here. Check the mirror. Like, that is confirmed. That is canon. A bunch of books I don't want to read. As well as removed Emma's demonic infection that was placed into Emma by... Oh, yeah, there's also that as well. Like, when people remind me of stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, that is actually a true thing. Where was entry 2 and 3? Just 2 days have passed since I cleaned up a mess in the library and already have more work to do. Damn it, today one of the priests was meddling in the library despite the instruction I gave earlier to stay clear of the area. There are some strange endings in horror games. Yeah, there definitely are. Now I have to clean up again. But the thing is, if Neon has all of these powers, what's the point of Henry and Abel? What's the point of Henry, Abel, and Emma? What's the point of them around when she has these powers? Like, what does she need them for? Like, there's one point, yes, when Henry had a highlight on taking out Oliver, but Henry at some point could still do that. Now I have to clean up again. Can a good man ever get some rest? Well, aside from the fact that she needs to really heal from creating a wall of flesh, can a good man ever get some rest? But this is well the concept of Neon being this character who is like just almost completely naked, nothing but dust inside. I've always like contemplated whether I should fully like censor Neon, but so far, where do you think you're going? What do you mean, where do I think I go? I don't know why the game lore gives her that much power. Abel is just a viewpoint of human mortality and has high intelligence. And that he does. Like, just arrived. Hello, Manaoki. Welcome to the stream itself. Neon is weak in combat compared to Henry. Yeah, I can kind of get that. But she has, like, those, like, sausage arms in which she... And also, as well, Abel can... Sorry, no. Neon can constrict somebody of their ability to function if a piece of Neon's flesh is attached to them. And I love that part where Abel is angry at Neon because Neon didn't say to Abel that she gave him a very important part of her. I think Neon is like the Futaba character from like Persona Futaba? Okay, a small worn teddy bear. Pick it up. Yes, got an old teddy bear. Hello. Can I help you? Where's my bear? Bring it now. I'll give you the old one. Looks like it's been seen a lot of use by kids. Thank you. Persona 5. Okie dokie. Let's see. I was running from the master when I lost my teddy. Neon could just use the human wave tactic if worse comes to worse. I have that game. Now that I have my teddy again, I can rest. Thank you! Thank you very much for not kidding me. Right, a bloodstained dull knife, probably shouldn't touch it. That's probably one which you use, because now we don't have a knife in our inventory, although we did have one before that flashback, so that definitely was the murder weapon. Right, we came out of a lad door. There's another lad door. Oh. There's a room of sorts. An old bloody knife. A once holy cross now defiled. A corpse there. I should look around a bit. What do you mean look around a bit more before continuing? Unlike, there's nothing in here. Nothing at all. There's that. There's a pile of bones. There's a chainsaw on the ground. Nian's power is just objectively more powerful than all the other known characters of Purgatory. Yeah, that's just a thing. Like, giving that much power to somebody is like, you just cannot. You just cannot comprehend the power. Like, if, gosh, I've forgotten his name now, from Dragon Ball Z, from, it's like a mortal enemy of Goku and Vegeta. The mortal enemy of, Saiyans, because the Saiyan race was almost put to extinction because of this character. Frieza, that's the one. It's kind of like a Frieza in a way, but less powerful. Well, no, sorry, a Frieza, but more powerful. That's the one I was thinking of. Right. What else could I do in here? A king's crown splattered with blood. Okay. Key on the table. Frieza, yes. A very tall individual. Because he's very powerful. Dean's key. And we're back here. How convenient. Yeah, I was thinking of... Oh, she's the video game's embodiment of whose thought giving somebody absolute power was a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Look, okay. No reason to go... What do you mean no reason to go that way? There's every reason to go that way. I don't want to be spooked by a demon. I don't want that at all. Right, okay, we can save. Right, how are we doing for time? Yeah, it is Oliver's fault. It is definitely his fault. And we definitely needed Nian to be able to survive. Like all of us, we needed Nian. But we also needed Henry. But we also needed Abel as well, because Abel was the least suspecting person to be able to do something to Oliver. Because, well, Abel lacks any kind of demonic powers. But I also could understand why the mysterious stones that we looked throughout the game, Emma was unaffected if we got all of them or not, considering that she isn't a demon. So that's why she was the only character which wasn't affected by how many mysterious stones that you collected. Whether it's either 1 to 11 or all 12 of them. I think it was all 12. 12 of them. A number of them. I've got a video somewhere on my channel in which you can find all the endings to. That's what we call one with anime. The king was a strong warrior, yet he was an easy man to take down. Perhaps his guard was down as mindless in prayer. I pierced his chest with one of the collected swords, killing him almost immediately. Ironic, isn't it? Death by weapon of those you killed in a most cruel way. If Oliver knew what was going to happen, he probably would have created Nian? I wouldn't have created Nian. Yep. But then again, Oliver underestimated Nian's ability. Oliver thought that Nian was a dumb but powerful demon that would do anything that Oliver would tell it to do. But inside, where Oliver couldn't see, the character has a very big amount of intelligence. He just thought Nian would be a demon breeding ground. Yep. That was it. And that was the entire prospect of what would happen if the rising didn't stop. Death by weapon was killed in cruel way. Despite the evils of the king, I do regret what I have done. I have become a tool of evil, enticed by my own petty desires. If I could get my hands on that scheming demon, yes, I am a man of good. I'm a good man of God. It's all because of a Devagen. The comedy in all this is a demon dared to return to a cathedral after many, many years. I have no intention of letting it leave here alive. I have no intention of letting anyone here leave alive. Got a deanery key. Another deanery key. How dare you? Filled with religious texts in Latin. Sorry. He just thought Nian would be a demon. Yeah, I've already read that, sorry. Yeah, so... What is this game? I'm just coming... Hello, Zebri. Welcome to the stream. This is called Black Chapter, The Sanctuary of Horror. Or The Sanctuary of Despair. That's the one. Okay. Can we save? Oh, no. That's gone upside down. Hello. Hello. Oh, no. That, don't you put... That last chair goofed us. Well, since Nian is in love with Abel, does that mean that Abel indirectly actually has unlimited power? No, unless Nian actually gives him any powers, then that cannot be the case. Because in some ways, Nian has to have direct contact with Abel to be able to give him powers. Or any kind of regenerative abilities or sorts, just like with Enri's arm. Like Enri's arm is being restored, but Enri will always have a part of Nian inside her, and that's just like a very, very dangerous thing to think about. Like, a part of me is not me anymore; it's a part of somebody else. Right, there we go. Thunder has struck, but that will not stop us. Stop it, chairs. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't recall any scene in Purgatory 2 where Nian replaces the bell cells. Yeah, because there was no need to replace any cells on, Abel. He wasn't injured anyway, of any kind. So, folks, I think this is as far as I'm going to go with this game. I'm feeling a bit more tired than usual, and apologies for that, but this game has kind of given us a conundrum to try and work out. So, thank you so much to everybody who has tuned into the stream. In regards towards what I posted out this morning, it's still not concrete, but it's still the most likely outcome if nothing ever changes when it comes to like an increase in number of people being subscribed to the channel, increase in number of people actually watching my videos, increase in the number of people actually watching my streams and stuff like that. Like, imagine having 6.2k subscribers but only 10 people watching. Like, it's just, yeah. Thank you very much, Drago0. Like, I don't think Nian would blindly follow Abel's orders, so I don't think that necessarily means Abel has the unlimited power of Nian. Exactly, because, don't apologise for being tired, have a good rest and recharge. Thank you very much, Venus, Improbable Dream. Because Nian is not a slave to Abel. In a case, it would be that, Abel would be a slave to Nian. Because obviously, Nian has those kind of abilities where if she wants to, she could possibly mind control people and stuff like that. Like, that's a scary thought, being controlled by one person such as that. I don't ever want to think about that, for goodness sake. So we're going to end things off here, folks. Thank you all so much for joining, and we shall see each other in the next stream of whichever game it will be. And thank you to everybody who has come along on board and checked the stream out. It might not be a game in which all of you guys like to see, like, let's say, Eve or Purgatory 2 or Aria Story or Mermaid Swamp or The Crooked Man or any other iconic game that has been out for years. Yes, it's good to have a rest. You have a good one. Thank you very much for that. We'll probably only go on for about half an hour or so more if I wasn't that tired. Honestly, I used to have a similar problem on a school scale. I used to be a vlogger and I nearly had 2k subs, but only a couple of hundred ever seemed to watch. Well, 100 is better than just 10. Like, honestly, 100 is better than just 10. Or 9, something like that. Thank you very much, Loken, as well, for popping by. Thank you very much, Venus. Thank you very much, Zebri. Thank you very much, I keep forgetting your name, Ida. Thank you very much, MKKM. Thank you very much, Cooler Rose. Thank you very much, Draco Z. Thank you very much, Madeline Oki. Missed a lot, but I'm glad I caught some of it. All of it will be up on my channel eventually, but it'll just take time for YouTube to actually process it and then upload it. And thank you very much, Vensan. Thank you very much to everybody, really. Thank you very much to all of you. So have a good day, everyone. And as always, folks, take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day. And remember, if you're feeling tired as well, go to bed a bit earlier. It may help. But also as well, eat. Eating is important. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, folks. Have a lovely day.